Hello, good evening. My name is Patricia, and it's transformation time again. How was your day? Mine was up and down and down and up, but I'm here. I'm glad to have come to the end of today. So, today we're going to be talking about listening. I know you think, what's there to talk about listening? We listen with our ears, right? Yes, in a way, but you don't only listen with your ears. Listening is one of the ways you absorb information from your environment and from people whom you have interactions with or people you're close to. Listening is a very important sensory skill that you have to hone. The same way you learn how to draw, you learn how to read, you learn how to write. The art of listening is so important, especially these days when everyone knows how to talk, but very few people know how to listen. Mind you, if you don't know how to listen, if you're not a good listener, you might run into trouble in your relationships, at work, at home, in the family, or in your team, without knowing, just because you're not listening. So, listening skills are really very important. There are some things that you need to pay attention to, and it's not just it's not just for listening's sake. Sometimes you could listen with your ears and you can listen with your spirit. You can listen with your heart. You can listen with your soul. The truth is, communication is not just always verbal. Most communication is non-verbal. It's unspoken communication. So when you say you're listening, you're listening to spoken word as well as unspoken words. So when you're interacting with someone, your whole body, your eyes, your ears, your senses have to be in tune to be able to listen to what the person is saying as well as what the person is not saying. Sometimes what the person isn't saying is even more important than what they are saying. How many times have you, for those who are in a significant relationship or married or you have a partner, you know, he comes home and says, "Oh, how are you?" And maybe you're there at the kitchen sink. Maybe you're tired and you're there washing plates and you just say, fine. Okay, and the guy goes on his merry way, whistling and like, what's for dinner? What are you cooking? And he doesn't even realize that the fine that you said with your teeth gritted wasn't actually fine. If he had good listening skills, he would have known that you weren't actually fine. So you see that actually listening skills are quite important, and this isn't the forum, to tell you how to hone them. I'm just trying to draw attention to the fact that listening is a very important skill that we all have to learn and practice and make perfect. Sometimes it's important for you to be able to listen to what your spirit is telling you. I remember some time ago, a number of years, my dad was still alive, and I was supposed to travel, and I hadn't seen him for a while. We spoke on the phone, but I just kept feeling, no, I really must see him. I really must see him before I travel. I must. And so I did. And we spent quality time, and it was really great. Only for 9 days into my trip, I called home to get the awful news that he had passed on. So you see that if I hadn't listened to what my spirit was telling me, I would have missed out. Sometimes your spirit can tell you things that no one else can tell you. Sometimes the crowd will be, urging you on, do this thing, do that thing. And your inner self is telling you, no, take it easy. Don't. Listen to yourself. Listen to your gut. Listen to your instinct. I can't really exhaust all the all the or the importance of knowing how important it is to be able to listen in this short clip. But my job is to raise the issue, and you will do the work. So for now, just have a wonderful evening and think about what I've said and the ways in which you can listen to yourself and to your significant others better, and find out what they are trying to teach you, and find out what your spirit is trying to teach you as well. Have a wonderful evening, and bye-bye.